What's up, everyone? All two of you. I was a little worried that this was going to happen. I'm streaming early today, so if you're here early, really appreciate it. Well, there's a 4 now. It's doubled up. Yeah, I'm going a little early today. It's been kind of a week, and it's been a whirlwind adventure since last Thursday. I think a week ago. Well, I don't know. A week ago, I picked up Todd from the airport. And yeah. So anyway, here we are. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I had to go through and hook everything back up, and I've been kind of going through and working today to get everything done. But otherwise, yeah, just let me know if just go ahead and drop me a comment real fast to make sure that you guys can actually hear me. If you guys are in chat. Otherwise, yeah, I got back from Astoria on Monday and immediately got into work. Like, immediately got into work. And were some long days, and it was definitely some challenging times. But, like, learning is apparently a mentally exhausting thing. So overall, though, doing really well. The new job is turning out great. Had a great trip to the Short Circuit 40th. As you can see, I'm wearing some of the swag from that. Yep, and I'm by myself right now. Wondering if Todd even knows if I'm going early today. I did post in Discord early, and I, of course, posted it everywhere. Once again, I just kind of wanted to get into the streaming this week. And some of you may be wondering why we don't see the Falcon. It's because I don't want to unpack it. I got it packed for Wonderfest. And basically, I went through and it took forever. And there's more work to be done, but it took forever to get the thing unpacked or get it packed up. And I really don't feel like unpacking it today. So, yeah, here we are. And I guess it's kind of a good way of kind of looking at things right now. As I'm sitting with the Shelf Queen. The Runabout has been a bit of a, Shelf Queen for the last 2 years. Ooh, that's kind of a gross feeling. If I'm being real. And I honestly don't even know, like, the last time that I went through and actually recorded, did anything with the Runabout Rio Grande. This has been a Shelf Queen for a very long period of time. And so, yeah, it's time to go ahead and get some work done. Otherwise, yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the face cam here. Here is the box that I store everything in. Yeah, it's definitely covered in dust. It has been a little while. So, yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get into the parts here. Oh God, did I shove things in here? Like, oh, These are not the parts you're looking for. One sec. Goodness. I have a bunch of the models kind of sitting in storage down here, and apparently, there we go. Got that one wrong. There we are. So here we are. And this one is also covered in dust, and actually kind of a gross dust as well. So it's a good thing we're getting this out. So as I was kind of thinking about what I'm going to do for the stream this week, like I said, I didn't feel like unpacking the Falcon. That's going to be a whole undertaking because I've decided, because I wasn't able to take it to Wonderfest this year, I'm going to take it to Wonderfest next year. And if I've got more time to work on it, I have more time to put more into it because, hey, I was done with the model. I actually finished it, but we're going to add more, as we usually do. And so as I was kind of thinking about it, I was like, well, what do I go through and build? What do I go through and resume? I do want to get some other models going, but I've kind of got a rule right now that I need to finish 2 models before I start another one. And this really comes from a place of needing to clear out the shelves, get this on display. So I want to get this one finished. And if you recall, if you had seen any of these streams from before, especially on this model or any one of the, I think probably put out like 10, 12 episodes of this series as well before I switched it over to a stream format because I kind of needed to bounce some ideas off the community. One of the things that, I've had to kind of like look at and consider here is, this model was started 2 years ago and it was started being lit 2 years ago. And, my skills have changed so much since then. A lot of the model work is fine, the building work is fine, but really it's a bunch of custom work that was done. And I do have the rear compartment section for the rear grand as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the parts real fast. I mean, this is my wiring job. Like I got it exposed. I don't know, you guys. This was a while ago. I think it's been actually a year since I've done a stream on this thing. Thankfully, it was inside the box, and so it didn't get all dusty and everything like that. But basically, I went through and I got most of this all taken care of from the lighting perspective, the building perspective. It is definitely too bright when all completely lit up. But with that said, however, everything did turn out really, really well. And so the only thing that I'm going to be doing is when I do connect this to an Arduino, I'm not going to do nearly as much as I was thinking about doing with this one in the first place. Really, I'm just going to have some flashers and control the brightness of all my lights. And it's just because, as you'll see, as we get towards the assembly phase, we're going to go ahead and work. Basically, I'm going to start working on getting this cockpit assembled. I have all the parts. Everything's all ready to go outside of like figuring out what all this is. And oh, that's the roof piece. Oh, we may need to rethink that if I can. So there's some stuff going on here. Definitely some electrical choices that I definitely wouldn't have made. Some LED choices that I wouldn't have made. So we'll see if we can go through. No, that's been, yeah. So, all right. The reason why. The reason we're going to basically just assemble and go and not do the rear section of this is I happen to have gotten off of eBay a very cheap front cockpit fruit pack. Hey Keith, how's it going? I'm actually here a little bit early, so you actually get to catch a little bit more of my stream. Yeah, so basically I found the fruit pack for the 72nd scale AMT Runabout. That's what this is. And I found the fruit pack for the front cockpit area. And I already have the rear cockpit area or the rear, crew section, what have you. But I kind of don't want to continue on with this build in its current state and add more to it. Tell Helen I said hi. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. I know I'm a little bit early, so I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not expecting a whole lot from the stream. I've already streamed a bunch of times. And so if you guys have any questions as well about the short circuit 40th, please also as ask. I'm more than down to answer them. But like I said, there are decisions that were made here that I just would not make again. I think programmable LEDs and even or like an Arduino, but programmable LEDs, and even then, I think something like this could really benefit from the inner light setup. And so what I'm going to do is look around and find another runabout. This is going to be the Rio Grande, and then for the next one, we'll go ahead and do the Ganges, and that will be the one that'll be the good one. Like that's the biggest thing that I really kind of want to work on. So we're going to complete this. We're going to do a great job at the paint job. We're going to go ahead and do as much as we can with the animation. I might be able to figure out a couple of tricks to do, but a lot of the innovation, a lot of the things that I was going to do, I'm going to be approaching in the next build, which we will go ahead and do on a series as well. As we shift back to that, but I do on stream want to go ahead and finish this one. It'll probably be about a year or so before we get back to it, or maybe longer. But basically, the idea here is that if for as good as this does look, I could do better now, and I want to do better. And I'm going to be kind of stuck with some of the ideas and some of the mistakes that were made. So what we're going to be doing today is basically going through assessing what's going on. Basically, I'm going to be like the biggest problem where I stopped, and part of the reason why I kind of stopped doing this was I had to really assess, where the mistakes were made, specifically running. If you guys can see there, I have SMDs that are pre-wired SMDs. Like I didn't know how to do SMDs back in the day. I definitely wouldn't have done it like this. Just got a bunch of like wires that are, if the enamel breaks down on there, it's likely to basically short out at some point. So I just don't know. Like I wouldn't have done this. So the nacelles are all working, everything's all fine, but they're a mess, wiring wise. So basically what I want to do is I want to start today with just the knowledge that this is not going to be great, and then I'm going to have to do a lot of modification work to the base kit itself to go ahead and get this cockpit installed. Now, that's fine. It's going to be a great experiment and learning experience for when we do the next runabout, because I do have an idea for it. And it'll probably be like a Wonderfest 2028 build, something like that. But I can't believe I'm already thinking like that far ahead. But that being said, however, it's going to be a learning experience. I'm going to be able to teach myself how to do this. And really, once I get this cockpit installed, it's going to be very easy to get the roll bar installed, get all the rest of it done. I got a pretty basic idea of what we're going to do. And so this model is not a complicated one. Like if given a 4-hour time period, I could probably build it and then have it base coated and primed, right? Like that would be entirely possible for the kit just within 4 hours. So once again, I kind of want to just get it to the point where we can get the top closed up. We can start working on getting the nacelles installed, and then work on getting the roll bar. I thought, and I'm still thinking about doing some lighting in the roll bar, so more to come on that front. But really today, it's going to be, let's get the cockpit all put together and basically assembled to the point where we can go ahead and start test fitting it in place into the base model, and then we'll go ahead and see from there. So let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty. I got to get all the, like, this has literally been, this is, what was I doing? Just, I really want to change some of this, but I can't. I can't. Just, it's all like, I would lose all of the resin pieces if I were to do it. I've got a bunch of photo etch work, a bunch of custom paint. Like this has been a process, and really, like I said, I just kind of want to get it over and done with. So, all right, we have our pillars. I'm going to go ahead and get this assembled as much as possible. And in the last one, I honestly can't remember, but I think in the last one we went ahead and let's go ahead and just get down to the model level so I can stop holding it up. Hey, Jody, how's it going? How you doing, my friend? So in the last one, basically, we use the vinyl cutter to go through and get this cut. And Todd basically designed all these. Marvel Phoenix designed all of these. And yeah, it turned out really good. And these are just the access panels for whatever might be down below. So like I said, this model has been a process. Here are the nacelles, which are fully light blocked from the inside, and just need final assembly. But that's the mess that I created in there. I, I had to disconnect everything and then do incredibly small soldering work in there. Like, oh my god, this model has been an adventure. But it has a combination of the green strawberry parts and then the what is it, Lake Monster Details clear printing for the nacelles as well to get better color on there. So yeah, I mean overall, like pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with how this all turned out. I am slowly starting to remember some things as we're going along and pulling out pieces. I do remember I was very smart to, there we go, send it on the camera. Write down all of the colors. I do recommend if you're going to have a shelf queen and you've done some painting, write down your letter or your paint codes. So I think everything else in here is fine. What we do have is something interesting. So I did this thing to light up. I see what I did. Is that, yeah, no, maybe, yeah. Oh, God, what did I do? All right, so we're going to do some testing real quick. I got my power source powered up and ready to roll. I'm afraid. I'm really afraid. All right. About to find out. Keith says, I'm going to be venturing into lighting with Arduino and inner lights. Yeah, I mean, I have to be honest, like, that's a fantastic idea. I wish that I'd just been willing to learn in the very beginning. But once again, for me, this whole process has just been very like, throw it at the wall and see if it sticks, right? And so, yeah, okay. My LEDs. Thankfully, the camera's not blowing them out too much. I have some paper diffusion back here. And what did I do here? Why? Oh, is this what my solution was for lighting the ceiling? Oh, oh no. No, 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 no. Come on. All right, that's trash. Bye-bye. All right. I'm probably going to pull that out of the trash because you never know when you might need that. Keith says that's how we learn. That is correct. 100%. I mean, it's interesting, like coming back to it and then like just looking at it. Like I started this model right after my first Wonderfest in 2024. And I picked this model up at Wonderfest and I was super excited about building it, but then I got way ahead of myself. I once again biting off more than I could chew back in the day. But this model has been a lot of fun to build. But it's interesting to look at the evolution of the skills. Like just it's strange. Uh you put enough glue on the wall, anything will stick, Jody. That's disgusting. And if you think about it in a lot of ways, that's actually pretty disgusting. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. Like what I'm going to do also as well. Let me go grab the model box itself. Up in my closet. Where are you? There you are. I need to just have this down now. Sitting here squished under the weight of DS9, Voyager, and the Defiant. So, you guys need a reminder. Oh, my phone is ringing. This, I'm gonna go and zoom out real fast, is the vintage kit. So this is actually a 1993 press, 1/72nd scale. From all intents and purposes, like other than the box, and I ruined this box on the way back from Wonderfest that year. For all intents and purposes, this has been a fantastic kit, and honestly, I have not built it. Like literally, the nacelles, which you see here, the two body pieces, right, which I've already light blocked apparently, and then this. That's it. Like this model is stupid easy. So yeah, like this is not a complicated one at all. So it's a good model though. I'm finding that this is a really enjoyable one. Just stock alone, like the thing that impressed me the most is when you sandwich these two pieces together here, and you get them lined up with their lugs. Lined up. Other than them not lining up, there we go. The panel lines and the seams, well, you can see the black. And one of the things that I like to do is have the light blocking come through on the seams. And then when I'm sanding it down, once it goes out to white, I can kind of like determine when I've gotten flat. But like you're supposed to see those ridges underneath there. But otherwise, these seams are really nice. Like this is an original mold. So this is from the very first mold. So yeah, very, very cool. What we have to do is sandwich all of this stuff into the pit of cocks up here. Okay. And basically this whole setup is going to fit all the way up to here. This back window would normally be part of the rear, the rear entry. Part of the rear, crew area, which is the next mod. But all I'm going to do is go through and get these all covered up, and then we'll just go ahead and paint those black. And there's going to be plenty of room for the Arduino sitting inside. I normally wouldn't do that, but this model is going to be an interesting experiment. So yeah, that's kind of, once again though, this is a nice model. Very simple. Like once you get the nacelles installed, then it's just the roll bar. And that's it. Then it's just the paint job, which is also pretty simple. So it is some nice sandwich action, Jody says. Keith says, going to do Arduino on the Grissom build and inner lights on the NX01. Yeah, that was smart. And the NX01 can really benefit from the inner lights because you can do all sorts of crazy stuff with that. The Grissom is an interesting one. You really just kind of need to have pretty standard action. Rear entry, Arduino inside, good times. That's right, Jody. We have rear entry with the Arduino. All right. So what we have to do, and what my thought is the reason I threw away those lights is basically they're going to be lit from this panel up here. And so once I basically assemble that, I want to see how far it goes up into this area. Then I'll just put a panel light in here or something like that, or a couple of like programmable LEDs, something I can really bring down the light temperature on. So, and then this fits in. And you can see here, there is a tiny little channel. That's where this sits in place. So I have to get basically all these wires run through and installed. So let's just go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and see what we got. So let's go ahead and get tight like a tiger and get in there. And you can see here, there are these two mounting pins, which are really, really important on either side here. And in the casting for the, I've talked some crap about Green Strawberry. Okay, guys, I really have. They've kind of burned me a couple times on some sponsorships, but including this one. I forget that this is a Green Strawberry sponsored build. Fascinating. I forgot that. Anyway, so they do castings really well, and they do this sort of things really well. They need to stay away from electronics. So what we can see here is along the side is what we're going to have to do is you see that little post right here? And then you see how far up that is sitting. we're going to have to sand down this piece in order to get it to fit in here, because this model is not super thick and I really don't want to have any extra light bleed coming through there. So we're going to have to sand this down and figure out how to make all that work. But in the short term, let's go ahead and just get started getting it installed. And what we have back here is this part sits right here. Let me get you on screen there. Okay, just like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab the starboard side piece. This slides in place over the top. Now, as you can see here along the side, there's room for that post to go ahead and lock in place. Okay. Same thing over here. This completes the inside of the sides of the cockpit. Okay. This piece right here sits down in between and that connects in place. Oh, Brian, you need to fix this. That sits inside. Oh, yeah, that's right. Slide that in place. There we are. This kind of clicks into the side right here. Everything all fits together really, really nice. You take the time to get it all lined up properly. Okay. This, how does it go? I think it goes like this. No, it does not. The other way. This slides into place. Down. Like so. This is an entendre for life, my friend. Models are way better when they're super thick with two C's. Thick. You need an extra 3 hands to hold that all together. I do have 3 hands holding it together. I don't. All right. Actually, it does on CX405. So go over the side camera here, and you can kind of see it what it looks like from the front. Jody asks, where's my number one? Something tells me that Todd thinks that my stream is at 5 p.m. Pacific tonight, and so he's going to be sitting in the studio going, what's going on? Well, where's Jordan? There he is. Never mind. Hey.
You in here talking shit?
Yeah. I was like, maybe Todd doesn't know. Like, Jody was like, where's your number one? You mean my producer?
Well, what are you doing here at 3 o'clock? What's this all about?
So I guess to explain why, basically this is my only day off until sometime 2 weeks from now.
Uh-huh.
And if I don't spend this evening with Kat, she's going to be very upset.
Oh.
So
do they have you working nights or something?
Yeah, so my schedule's 10 to 8. So I work 10s now. So like my days are long and strong and they get the friction on, that's for sure. So yeah, no, I mean it's just what it is. Like basically what they did is they're going to pay me for the trip that I took last weekend for the time that I missed, and I have to make up that time over the next month. And so they're basically just scheduling me straight. It's something that I kind of agreed to. But when telling that to Kat, especially after getting home from the trip, she's just like, dude, I haven't seen you and I'm not going to see you. So could we spend some time together? And the only night this week that I can do it is tonight. So yes, that's why.
What does that mean? What does that mean for the next 2 weeks?
So I'm still working. I still have Thursday evenings off. So I'll still be streaming, But she knows that, and so I get off at 3 on Thursdays, and so I'll just come home and stream as normal. But we're not going to have a whole lot of time because she's also picked up a second job. So we're just not gonna have a whole lot of time together. So it's just one of those things where we got to like prioritize it. And after the trip and whatever, she's I don't know. It's So anyway, hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
Long time no see.
Yeah, right. It's been like what, 3 days?
3 days, yeah.
Yeah.
I missed you.
Aww.
Oh, yeah. It was honestly like, all right, for everybody outside of like the stream on Sunday and then the stream on Friday or whatever, like honestly, like Todd and I were talking, like it was a great freaking trip. It really was. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we had a blast. We had many of the but we're just like the night where he was stinking me out, the next night I ripped one off that sounded like, as he said, a man getting tasered who happened to be wearing a chainsaw shark suit. And we died. We died laughing for hours and hours and hours.
Well, and they also called us and yelled at us for laughing too hard on Friday.
From the stream from the Friday before with the Cards Against Humanity, we had to resume it the next day because we got in too much trouble.
we literally got a phone call from the front desk saying, you guys are laughing too hard and it's after midnight.
Yep.
I'm like, I've never been yelled at for laughing so much.
Yeah, and we're like, yeah, exactly. And
hey, Keith.
then the trip itself was fantastic. I retagged TemsCon in all of the stuff, and they reposted a couple of my things. Started following my channel on YouTube, and then started doing the same thing on Facebook. So
very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, it was overall a great time. Like it was a great trip. I wish the weather was going to be what it is currently. Apparently this week is all going to be just like in the mid 70s out there, but we got to also kind of experience the weather of the Pacific Northwest. So I don't know, that's one of the things that Todd really likes to come out and do is not be in the sun. Yeah. So yeah, overall it's a great trip.
Hey Keith.
So what I need to do is make this fit. So did you hear the beginning of the stream, the reason what I'm going to be doing? All right.
I was sitting with my legs up on the couch and I realized it was 20 after.
Oh, you're good. All right. So the reason why we're doing the Runabout is because I don't want to unpack the Falcon. It's still sitting in the box. I just don't want to deal with it. I will get that all taken care of for next week. But second, this is a 2-year-old Shelf Queen, and in looking at everything, like kind of looking at the model itself today, I'm like, man, my skills have changed so much since I started building this model, and so like the electronics are all janky. I don't want to go out and rip it all out and do it all again. Some of it I can't because it's going to damage parts. So what I'm not going to do for this one is do the rear observation area for the crew. I'm going to work on, figuring out how to better modify the next one, because I've picked up about 3 or 4 months ago, I picked up a new cockpit fruit pack from Green Strawberry off of eBay for like $30, and which is like a super good deal. It was like like $180 if I'm not mistaken, new. So and I'm looking for a new model. They're easy to find. I'm just trying to find one of the vintage kits because these ones are better. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out how to get this all installed. I'm going to use an Arduino to do some effects, but really to bring down the lighting, because what I'm not happy with is my electronics work. It's really janky, and I fear that like I can't take some of it off. I have to deal with it because it's like we use UV resin to stick it to things, and those things that I can't replace, so it's just like shit. So basically what I'm going to do is use this as a test bed. The idea today is to try to figure out what I need to sand down and clean up in order to get this thing installed and hooked up properly. And then I'm going to take the next week or so and then get the Arduino program for it. I'm going to steal a bunch of code from you from the Enterprise C for the proper flasher effect, because the runabouts do follow the kind of the next generation flasher effect, timing and everything like that. So yeah, but that's going to be the idea. Like, and next time around, I'm either like going to be like, it's going to be built differently, like knowing what I know now. So overall, like, this is the gap that we're dealing with before we kind of move on. This is the gap that we're dealing with. I'll go ahead and go back over to the side camera. That's what I was trying to show. So this is the gap. Like, this is what I got to try to conquer.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What the hell's in the way?
The entire assembly.
Why does it not fit in there?
I don't know.
It's designed to fit in there, right? Okay.
So, I'm not going to say much bad about Green Strawberry, but don't buy their stuff, guys.
Well, that's what I was talking about with the like all of the Grissom stuff that we've been talking about doing, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go down that route.
Don't. I mean, like, okay, I've done some Green Strawberry, like the everything that I did with the Razor Crest, chef's kiss, great stuff. This has been like, there's no reason why all of this has to be done in separate little pieces. This entire top piece can be so much thinner and can be done as one piece. Like, if you're casting it, it's entirely possible to do it that way. So my fear is, like, I don't want to go through fighting to try to get the next damn mod in here until I figure out how to get this first one in, and I might wreck this doing the first one. And I got to be honest, I got to be totally comfortable with that. So that's where we are.
It just really surprises me that doesn't fit inside there at all.
No, and I'm thinking what's that?
It's off by like a ½ inch.
And here's the thing. So, like, let's go ahead and go over to let's go free cam. So if we go over to the free cam here, you can see here on the side, there's that mounting pin. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just disassemble all these parts now. It's fine. You see the problem. So we'll go ahead and go back to the base.
Keith said it was supposedly designed to fit.
I know.
The photo edge is good. The resin pieces though need some rear engineering.
Yes. So if you look here on the side, there's that mounting pin. Okay. Everything is all cast to fit around that mounting pin. Now it sits completely flat and level for the most part, except it starts to rise a little bit at the top.
Now that's nothing you added, right? You didn't add any height or depth to that.
The only thing that I added was maybe a mil off of the stupid decision to route the wires that way. So one of the things I'm going to do is take the Dremel and kind of take this and kind of Dremel that out and go ahead and cut around so I can get the wires down. So I'm going to start there.
Is there a gap underneath that part that you could route the wires underneath it?
Barely.
Okay.
But I kind of want to try to trace this line. So the wires come out from right here, and then right where the two parts meet, I want to go ahead and cut down and around and go ahead and just trench around that.
Yeah.
And go ahead. So I'm going to start with that. So let's go. Like, I'm going to hack and not hack. I'm going to try to intelligently do this, but like I'm going to try to like make this work in some way.
Ran into the same issue with the Cronus 1 fruit pack.
So I said it with the Star Destroyer. Like, it's lit up right now. It looks good, but how much engineering? How many weeks did it take us to figure out what the hell is wrong with that thing?
Well, there was a lot of things wrong. Their setup was wrong. The instructions were wrong. The pinouts.
Correct. Yeah, it was ridiculous. All right. So what I need to do
isn't Green Strawberry basically like a husband and wife?
It's a husband and wife who got way over their heads.
Yeah.
So here's the bottom. And because I use all of the, pre-wired SMDs or whatever, that's part of the reason why I'm dealing with it. And this whole assembly has been UV glued into place onto very thin photo etch that I can't. There's a layer of UV resin in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a whole thing. So I really wish that I had done addressable here. Part of me wants to see if I could try.
I mean, you could drill them out.
It's true.
I mean, LEDs will come apart with a good Dremel or a good drill.
Well, yeah, but it's got the UV resin on it directly. It's like see how shiny it is down there?
Uh-huh.
It's a layer. I literally caked it with UV resin, then I cured it. So, anyway,
UV resin comes apart too, so
it's true.
It's not like it's made out of concrete.
Very true.
How many times did you ever have to break a resin window out of the Enterprise?
Way too many times.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so let me grab. Let's start. You said a drill, huh?
Why not? You can drill right through an LED. I mean, you'll just disintegrate an LED.
Well, bring on a Hodo here. Velvet set, nice. I think this is the first time that I've actually gotten to use this, which is cool. Let's go really small, but not super small. There. So Howard grabbed this Hodo for me, and these are great. They have it's got like a lightsaber sheath to hold the tool. And then it has over here on this side, it has like a bunch of guides and what have you for positioning screws and what have you.
Oh.
And then on this one, and they're interchangeable, so you can take this and they clip in and off, on and off. Right? But they're dual magneted. Right? So you want to just keep working on it, lift it up, and then you're all my drill bits.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah. And apparently they have you can create an entire ugly brick.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go.
Don't try to bend it. You break a tip that way. Just go straight down from above. You're trying to replace that LED, just drill down into it and How was your trip home?
Oop. There we go. Nice and easy. It was good. I hit a little bit of traffic in Tacoma, which was expected, but once I got north of Tacoma, nice and easy. How about you?
No, it wasn't bad.
Usual flight.
Yeah, I mean, no delays, nothing.
Nice. Got it.
There you go. See? Nothing's permanent, man.
Throwing that in the freaking trash. Come on. I can't do anything about these ones because they are glued into place. So that's fine though.
If you want to if you wanted to have like a whole sequence or something.
So I'll just go ahead and borrow a couple of addressables here. So I went ahead. These are for the Falcon. I've decided we'll talk more next week, but what I've decided to do is basically take the Falcon and add the lower landing lights because I want the red lower landing lights. And so these are 28. I had 28 of these and I had to solder after breaking apart and cutting out 28 sections. I went ahead, had to create all the solder points on every single one of those. So it was 6 times 28 solderings.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, I had nothing to do during the Wonderfest weekend, and other than being freaking depressed, and so that's what I did. So, but I'll just borrow a couple of these. But these are the addressables. I actually learned how to what do you call it? Program addressable LEDs as well, which is great. Definitely a good skill to have. If I had known how easy it was to work with Arduino, I don't know.
It seems daunting at first, but once you get going, it's not bad.
It's really not. Yeah. All right. So to create this trench, I'm just going to go ahead and drill up through the.
Don't drill through your wire.
I almost did. Came close though.
Do you not have like a triangular file or something you could just grind that away with?
I guess I do.
Or a square file, you can just use the edge and make a groove.
Yep, I actually have both. So never think to use these things anymore. These things have seen some miles though, let me tell you. Oh, it's the one that I want. It's stuck. Oh, freaking
the one that I want. Do, do, do. The one that I want.
All right. So we'll start with yeah, the beauty of resin, it is super soft and easy to take care of. Just got to be careful with these wire endings so I don't. That should probably be enough. So let me go ahead and attempt to slide that around the corner. That worked. One nice thing about using the pre-wired SMDs is the metal.
Hey, Trent.
Hey, Trent. Thanks for stopping by early. I know I got going early today, guys, but got to preserve a relationship here. The old happy wife, even though she's not my wife, happy life thing. We're not doing anything special, just having dinner together and going for a walk. But spend time together. Okay. That's much better. So what I might want to do is continue that trend and go ahead and do it a little further. So go ahead and pull that out of the trench. Now that I got it down in there, of course. Taking some liberties here with the wires, so I'm hoping that this isn't the worst thing in the world. I'm just going to use my file. Just kind of go down. This is fairly thick resin, but I'm trying to be careful not to go too far. And remember to wear your face mask while dealing with the resin.
Yes, as you are.
Yes. Safety first, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Safety first. You know, you could call OSHA, but something they're like, oh, a YouTuber hurt himself doing something on YouTube? Huh. Who'd have thunk?
It's all right. Maybe you're not in the United States.
All right. Now I need to pull the wires up a little bit here. continue on with that little trench. And we'll meet up with the trench over here. I might need to separate a little bit more of the
You'll say hi? Say hi. No. Rebecca
no?
says
Hey. I hear the laugh though.
You do? All right. There it is.
Yeah. She can't help herself.
Nope.
I just started scraping. I could tell from the lack of realistic.
She said hi, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Oh, don't call her that, Jody.
Most people don't like that name.
No, he gave her the old Becky.
Becky. Feels like one of Jody's streams. The constant sanding of being creative.
Isn't it true?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see how all of this worked.
Keith says, Jordan, you just started earlier so I could stay the whole time. That's
right. That's right.
Jody says, I knew that was a mask. Just blow, don't suck. That's right.
Don't.
And he could tell you're wearing a mask because of your lack of realistic expression.
I possibly deserve that. The beauty of UV resin, as I forget, is how easy it is to pop off.
Yeah, just pop off, man.
Pop it off. Yeah, just shit your pants. Oh, I mean, ship your pants.
Ship your pants? God.
Yeah, you ship my pants for free. You can ship your pants? Yeah, ship your pants. I'm shipping my pants right now.
Yeah, there's more to it than that. I chopped it off. Got to the
There's
kids.
the grandma talks about it, mom talks about it, the kid talks about it.
Son was like, I ship my pants right now.
I'm shipping my pants right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip over that part.
Yep. All right. Much better.
There you go.
Much cleaner.
You have to do it on the other side too?
Yep. So prepare for more. Worked out nice though. Yeah, work's been good. I figured that I was going to pick it up quick, especially after my first day, but like the last couple of days, like day 3, they left me in the kitchen by myself for a little while because I picked everything up so quick.
Okay.
So, yep. Which is nice. And like talking to other employees and stuff like that, like the culture that I felt like during the interview process was very real. Like people that just been there for years and years and years, just because management's good, so it's exciting.
Did you have to make any of the namesake dishes?
Oh yeah, no, I mean I had to make them all. Like it's crazy. Like some burgers they don't really make too much of, but a lot of them they do. You know, like it's crazy. Like the buffalo burger, I wasn't expecting to be as popular as it is, and like buffalo and turkey burgers and. Like we have a hot honey chicken burger right now, and it's like it has mac and cheese on it. I'm obsessed with it. You know, like me personally, I'm obsessed with it. So it's really good. It's good food.
Trent says, DM you a great joke to tell. Jody says he just shipped a bed. What is this thing?
You shipped your bed?
Oh, Chase says my comments aren't showing up on Jordan's stream. No reason given on my end. Well, you better check your channel.
Okay. Huh. Chase, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Going over the channel real quick. Hold, please.
Hey, Doug. Doug Smith's here. Welcome.
Hey, Doug. Welcome. Thanks for joining.
Are they showing up over here? I don't even see them in YouTube. Like I'm looking at your YouTube chat. I don't see them in there either. Hold on. Let me change this to live. Make sure I'm getting them all. Nope.
Where is that at again? I don't even know how to.
It's under community.
Settings? It's under community?
Yeah.
Where? I'm looking at community and all I see is
hold on. Let me go look. Key says taking bets on how much weight Jordan gains at the new job.
Yeah. Community moderation. I see it.
Oh no, it's under settings. Sorry, settings, and then community moderation, and then I think it's all the way at the.
Oh my god.
No,
I'm so glad that I just opened that because someone had access to moderate my channel.
Yeah.
That we don't want to have moderating my channel.
Yeah. You found it? User management?
Okay. For some reason or another, both AK and Chase were clicked.
Under the hidden user part?
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe when I had the tablet the other day when I was streaming.
Oh, you bad person.
Okay,
so did you save it?
I saved it.
Okay.
So
try again, Chase.
Yeah, please try again. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Hopefully it updates during the stream.
Yeah, they shouldn't. There should be some kind of confirmation.
Yeah, like
see, there he is. There should be some confirmation, is because he was on my iPad when he was doing the Sunday stream.
Yeah.
And so he was clicking the chat, and we all know that the
ban hammer.
The ban hammer is right next to the star button.
Yep. And I was starring comments. I shouldn't have done that.
If you accidentally scroll, what's even worse is if you go to star a message and somebody sends another message right away when you're not paying attention.
Yep, that's what happens.
That chat up and it puts it right on top of the ban button.
Yep.
So you go to star a comment and you can accidentally ban the person above. You don't even know you're doing it. And there's no confirmation. It doesn't go, are you sure? It doesn't say, and you can't even see it in StreamYard. So you have to go find it on your YouTube channel. So
yep.
I'm glad we got
apologies.
And you had AK ban and you didn't even know it.
Nope. We'll have to figure that out. I should probably go in every so often, like probably after every stream, and just make sure. Probably not a bad idea.
Well, if you're going to use an iPad, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to use an iPad. Or that was definitely like. Kat enjoyed the story of Cut Chair. What housekeeping likely came in and saw.
Mm-hmm.
She thought it was hilarious. I haven't told the new job yet because I'm not sure if they're cool with talking about cut chairs yet.
Oh, yeah, well, you'll find out quick enough. Somebody will tell you a dirty joke and just open the door.
Yep. All of a sudden, Jordan gets to be himself.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan's a dirty, dirty man.
You dirty old man, you.
Dirty whore. You know, another thing I could have done is I could have drilled a hole right here and everything could have been just come down through the bottom.
We're going to pretend like you didn't say that.
Should have done something about that, but I didn't. I just got to get a little deeper here.
Oh.
A little stronger, a little longer, a little longer. Y'all see the bullshit of them canceling the new Stargate series before it even got started?
Right?
Do you guys hear the stupid reason why?
No.
They did it? It's because they were worried that not enough new people were going to get into it. Do you know what? They didn't need to worry about that because you had millions of people who wanted more Stargate.
No, they wanted all new people because then they could sell them stuff.
Well, it's probably so they can go freaking woke. But anyway, besides the point.
Well, you go woke, you go broke. Look at Disney.
Look at Disney. Look at Star Trek.
One time at band camp,
Band.
One time at band, Jody stuck a hammer in his.
Oh,
that's what he
you
said.
Too?
I didn't do it. Look, he says it. He said
it.
He got posted.
Got posted. Oh, get posted.
We decided there had to be an opposite of pegging, and we called it posting. It's something we made up on the trip. I don't know why. We were in the car way too long.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was the one thing though. Was like the trip back. Car was amazing, by the way. It averaged 48 miles to the gallon on the way back, which is awesome. But yeah, it was just like 5 straight hours because I didn't even get out of the car when I dropped you off. Outside of like, yeah, I did. I got out of the car briefly, but then I basically did not move again. I stopped to take a piss on the way out of the airport. Apparently, there was a Target there, which was interesting. Because I wasn't gonna make it. But yeah, it was quick and easy, man. Like the car was great, and like everything was. Like listened to audiobook for a while and then just kind of went in silence for a while.
Jordan does get in the zone when he drives on a freeway though, because he sniffs the guy's tailpipe in front of him. Even though both lanes on either side are open, he gets real close to see if he can read the numbers on the guy's registration tag.
I just want him to move. In Oregon, apparently they don't get that.
Oh God. Jody says brings a whole new meaning to shit posting.
Oh, I get it.
If it's not pegging, it's posting, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh. What's the most commonly heard phrase in San Francisco? Excuse me, sir. May I push in your stool?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Am I supposed to feel bad?
Are you supposed to feel anything?
I don't feel anything. Except my cold, cold heart. You know, I bet you I can get away with putting super glue down in here. No. Tape, Jordan, tape. Super glue expands, dumbass.
I won't tell if you won't tell.
Deep, strong, long, and wrong. No.
Jody says I'll show myself out. She says PTSD.
Oh, why?
Yeah. Are you struggling with it? Are you struggling with
post-traumatic
workplace posting?
Post disorder? Post-traumatic post disorder?
Oh yeah, posting traumatic stress disorder.
Posting traumatic.
Oh God, Jody says posting traumatic shit disturbance. Yes.
Oh. No, your butt hurts. That's all that is.
Trent says UV resin. Yeah, don't get butt hurt or do. I don't know. Whatever.
Maybe if you want. Don't tell me how to live. All right, finally found a use for curve tape here.
Hey, Ricardo.
Hey, Ricardo.
I hope you're doing well.
Started following each other on Facebook.
Oh.
He's been reminding me of his trip to Wonderfest, which is not depressing at all. Hey, besides the point.
Well, there's a positive side. Drexler was not there, so I guess there's a silver lining in your story.
Besides the point that freaking Sternbach was in there, and
what's really sad about that whole thing I was gonna clip that out, the Sternbach, when he came in the room.
Mm.
I was gonna clip it out and put it up on my channel because I'm like, it's Rick Sternbach.
Dude, you're gonna have to do so much editing on that.
And all you can hear is Ian grunting and groaning, and the mic that he clipped on the tip of his shirt dragging across the beard stubble. So, yeah,
it was something.
It was something. Indeed.
All right, so now I've got that all sorted out along the sides. Now the realization is all of my, why would I do this wiring work, is all coalescing right here.
Do you think about the fact that you could have used one wire to feed that whole area and then just branched it off? Hey, you know what? You're learning.
I've learned.
Yeah.
I've learned.
Cardo says he's doing good, thinking about what to build next. Oh, excellent.
What to win gold at Wonderfest next with?
I don't know.
That's amazing, dude.
I want to see him building a berth.
I'm gonna do mine completely, basically stock, other than adding lights. That's it. I like to just build a model where I can just add lights and I don't have to modify it.
Yeah, I don't plan on going crazy. I'm just gonna. I kind of think I want to paint it like the Enterprise C, though. Kind of like all that blue and the rings.
Yeah, almost like once the movie era kind of came to be, especially after First Contact, they really started stylizing their hulls. I really like how the Cerritos is styled and the Enterprise E is styled and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree. Like a modern day Oberth, it had made it actually into
something like that. Or have you ever seen the Phoenix versions online? You know what I mean, like with the black and the gold.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I've been thinking about.
Jody says, at least I got to work on a starship in front of Rick Sternbach, even if he wasn't the least bit interested.
It's true. He says it's ready for paint, though. Yeah, I watched it last night.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and...
Oh, my teeth.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just going to take this and basically sand this all the way down. I might want to get a better bit here, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I wish I had one of these, but much smaller. Do you think this would work, though? For just split the tip?
It always works if you just split the tip.
All right, now that you say it that way, let's split the tip.
Yeah.
Give this the old try from college.
The old college try?
Is that what the saying is?
Yeah.
I always say things wrong. Do I have the ball burr?
Do I even use Blink anymore? What the hell did I use Blink for?
Oh.
I don't want them charging me again.
This one, Jody?
Oh, a round burr? Yeah, ball burr. That's a ball burr.
Okay, that'll work. Even better. Bill Burr?
Bill Burr? Wilbur.
Oh, yeah. Works great.
Oh, God. This was so I could control my Enterprise D over Wi-Fi.
What's that?
A Blink. Where's my billing? Cancel. Billing.
This works great. Thanks for the tip, Jody. Note to self, vacuum. This tool works great. Figured Jody would be the perfect person to get advice for how to destroy a model.
Yeah. Not sure what you're even doing. He's trying to make a groove.
I'm trying to make a groove so that my janky ass connection here will fit down through the trench. So
See, I still would have used a flat file. You don't have a flat file?
this one.
Yeah, just stick that in there. It's probably the perfect size.
It is now. Hold please.
That a bukkake Dremel thing. Yeah, yeah. He says a tile cutting bit is good too.
Get it started here on the other side, then I go over to the file.
You did you're taking big whiffs of this, right? All your resin that you're not inhaling, right?
I'm holding my breath while I'm doing this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a great job of holding my breath right now, especially while talking to you guys. And
you're like a ventriloquist.
It's nuts. It's crazy. You know, like I'm really, really talented, more talented than I even let on. You know?
Uh-huh.
You should see me cry.
I have seen you cry.
Oh, that's true.
I did get my replacement Darth Vader parts and my replacement Falcon parts.
Dude, I can't even get Falcon parts.
You just had to ask nicely. I didn't even talk back. I just got them from customer service.
Like, they're just telling me, like, oh, we're out of stock, we're out of stock, we're out of stock. It's like, oh, cool, you're always out of stock. They're always out of stock. Don't pressure. There we go. Hold the model. And file that down.
Don's here. Hey, Don.
Hey, Don.
He says Falcon. Aw, nuts.
It'll be back next week.
Yeah, it'll be back. He's like dragging it out.
Actually, the mods aren't going to take that long. So the model itself is actually done. So, all of the decals are on, all of the weathering is done, the flat coat is done, like everything's done. It's just the mods that need to be finished, and the mandibles are still drooping. I still need to finish that mod, and I was going to be bringing the parts with me to Wonderfest so we can try to engineer it. And then like everything else is done. It's just what I want to do is I want to add the lower lights onto it so that because it's going to be up on the wall, I want to be able to have light effects around the outside of it. So I'm obsessed with LEDs. Obviously, they're freaking everywhere in this place. So yeah. All right, that is much better, but I still need to do a little bit more work.
Trent sent me the pianist joke. I'm not going to read that.
Pianist joke?
Yes.
Ah.
Have you not heard it? You've heard it.
What, the tulips?
What's wrong with my tulips?
Nothing.
I got him at Bandcamp. What?
Okay, this actually works incredibly well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, keep it.
Oh yeah. Oh. What?
God.
What?
What?
Huh?
I don't know.
I know it's fine.
You know, if you had done that in the hotel room, that would have been even better for the neighbors. A little grinder going, a little buzz.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just the scene that I imagined. Okay. I think that should be good. Indeedy. And then lays down nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh woo girls. Okay.
She says, Jordan, that looks like something you should have taken care of earlier, but you didn't.
I should have done something about that, but I should have done something about that, but I didn't. How many times did I say that this weekend?
Okay.
How many times did I say that this weekend?
Uh-huh.
It was like humid. Like, yeah, it was humid. Like, it just, yeah. Okay. Got a piece of tape. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this tape in half. Then I'm going to line the inside with the tape. Just to protect.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. Okay, just like so. And get the wires set in there properly, as flat as I possibly can.
He burps, he farts, he builds works of art. Oh, what can we say? It's the Jordan way.
The fart.
Oh, yeah.
The fart. Okay. Let's see what these modifications did
Mm-hmm.
to the belts. So let me get another piece of tape to kind of secure it down on the backside. Also, what she said.
Jody says Klingon jazz bands have two pianists.
Oh, I get it.
Mm-hmm. And Trent says you don't want your open trench exposed.
Don't tell
You
me.
know what? You should tell them about how you experienced Astoria without your bidet.
Dude, it sucked. He had to hear the spray one morning, though. All I hear from the other room, are you okay?
Couldn't tell what he was doing in there.
Just dying. Yeah, no, it sucked. It made me research, and there are travel bidets apparently.
Oh,
so it's
really?
going to be, yeah, it's going to be a travel bidet sort of thing. It's just a little squirt bottle that sprays your butt. You know, it's pretty good. So I'm into that. And Trent, I do want my trench exposed. I always want my trench exposed. God. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, that side's better. Whoa. Okay. So definitely eliminated some of it, but let's see how everything fits real quick. Go ahead and quickly get this put back together. Just like so. I don't remember how to put it all together. Like, it'd be cool if I can get this installed today. Because the only thing that needs to happen to the interior is I just need to dim down the lights so that you can actually see the consoles that are lit up. Like that. This goes just like on that. Down. This goes like this. Nope. This goes like this.
Jody says pegging, posting, and now trenching. Use your imagination.
Oh, Dave's getting sexy in here.
You heard it right.
That's right. Okay. Let's see what that did for fitment. Okay, that's better. A little bit better. A little bit better. Dude. Yes, Andrew, my nabs are on the right side. And the result of that is possibly one of the jankiest soldering jobs that I've done ever. So yeah, they're right. I got everything right this time. Andrew messaged me very privately and he's like, hey, by the way.
Yeah, you did that with Donnie. We're like, are those nabs?
Oh, that's right, with the Defiant.
Yes. And he had to completely tear it apart to get it to go.
Oh, poor guy. Okay, so what I need to do now is this side is having a bit of a tough time connecting. So I need to get my wires pressed down a little bit here. They kind of popped out of their spot. Does that fit now? So this is definitely one of those spots where it's an issue, but
can you tell where it's hitting? Like what is it hitting?
I don't know. Like I just want to try to like get everything like positioned down in place real quick.
Yeah, I mean, like, can you look and see what it's hitting?
This next time around, I'm going to. What I'm noticing is that these side pieces aren't sticking down all the way yet. So the wires have kind of popped out from underneath after all the adjustments that I just made. So we get those tucked back down and into its trench. There we go. It's a little bit better. So I think one of the issues we're having is up here. No, that is definitely one of the issues we're having. So what I need to do is, where are you catching? Yeah, that is definitely the issue right there. Okay, so I need to stand down in front of this one real fast. Go ahead and use our, where'd you
go? Did you test fit all this before you put all your stuff in?
No.
Okay.
This was years ago. Well,
so you just got it and just started working on it before you made sure.
Yeah, like that's why I want to redo this. I want to do this again with everything that I.
Oh God, you fucking amateur!
Do I even need those pieces? Which pieces?
I think he's talking about the sidewalls.
Do you?
Well, they're ceiling pieces, aren't they?
They're ceiling pieces. Yeah, you're gonna need them because otherwise the light's just gonna bleed down through. So I'm gonna go ahead and descent.
Yeah, they're side walls. And when you look inside, you can see the inside of the model. That's what they're there for. But I look at them and I look at how thick they are. Why are they so thick?
That's a great question. Like, there's infinite things you can ask. You know what Green Strawberry was thinking. You know, like they do casts, right? So obviously casting takes, you know, some thickness for like support, but like
these are cast pieces, not resin. Like
yeah, they're cast. They're cast. Yeah, not printed. They're cast.
Oh,
yeah, that's how they do that. They don't do any resin printing. It's
Jody says,
it's all cast.
visible from outside. No, I think they're so if you look through the windows,
That's right.
you know, you see the sidewalls of the ship. You don't just see the inside of the model.
That's right.
But I would think that they would have tested all this and made sure that these parts fit.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, here it is. Even with my wiring in here.
Now, you did make it a little thicker because of the LED panels, right?
There are no LED panels in there. They're just.
Oh, you took it out. Oh, that's right. We took them out and drilled them and put LEDs in, right?
Yep.
There's no, okay, so you didn't add thickness to it.
Nope. So it's like I need to get this into the corner like this, but then it pushes up because of the wires, which seems to be a bit of an issue here. Just in general, this part is lifted forward a little bit.
He says,
Okay. So in order to get that to fit, then I just need to. Okay, that's set in there properly. That's set in there properly. So it has to sit in this position for it to be put together correctly. So what do? Sand the back. Okay. Sand back here.
Jody says cut the bottom shorter than cut a little groove.
Cut the bottom shorter and then cut a little groove. Okay. The bottom of the side piece right here.
Well, that's, I mean, I would keep modifying that side piece until the whole thing fit, but that's,
yeah,
what you're doing also works. I mean, all you're doing is making it the ceiling lower, really.
Yeah. That did good. Okay. So that got the back to line up properly. So what I need to do is have it shifted forward so that it's sitting like this. Huh. So you can see the design here. This is how it's supposed to sit. It's supposed to meet up that part of the console. So we have that gap. We have that gap.
Well, where is it touching that's keeping it from going down? Is it that are like side archway?
So this is as flat as this piece can go based on the way this is designed. So it's sitting perfectly on the console like that. So the bottom needs to come up. But I don't think that's possible. Well, as I just found out, all right. Here we go.
Oh.
It popped off, and it's a good thing.
Oh. Okay.
What? So I need to modify this piece right here to allow room for the wires to sit down. So
Yeah. I mean, they probably made it so it barely fits inside there. So any wire thickness is going to cause it to go out of whack.
Yeah.
Can you remove material from that gap? I think that's what he's going to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Just going to use my hobby knife because it's going to be the only thing I can really get in there. Not doing too much damage. I would not do this if these were actual wires, but these are metal wires.
Yeah, he says now that it's open, yeah. He says,
Well, it was a happy accident for sure.
cut away from the wires. I agree. He says,
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Gonna have to do a little bit of it though up here to get a little bit even. I'm going gentle. Go gentle. Be
Gentle. Gentle. Well, nobody's going to see that part. You could go crazy if you wanted to.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to be gentle so I don't damage anything.
Like your finger.
Correct.
As you cut toward your finger.
Yes. Guys, I'm not a smart man. You know this.
You got 9 more.
Lives?
Fingers.
Oh, yeah, I could be like my dad. He only had 9 fingers.
Yeah. So did Scotty. So it's an
That's
elite
true.
group. Oh, see, he said he was more concerned with the flesh too.
Ah. The flesh. Okay, that's better. It's sitting almost even. Let's see there. Fix that gap quite a bit, actually. Okay. Be gentle. Be gentle. There we go. Okay. Is that your chair?
It's a brand new chair and it squeaks like hell.
Sounds like Ian's chair.
Or Andrew's.
Oh, yeah. Andrew's got the same chair squeak going on.
But Ian always talks about how his is a Herman Miller and it's super, super expensive and nice. Well, it squeaks just like a Target chair, okay?
I'm not surprised. Oh, Ian.
Wonder how he's doing. I wonder if he'll be around tomorrow for the stream.
Yeah, I hope so. Hope he's doing all right. All right, do the same thing over here. Go ahead and modify this piece.
I wrote a long email to Agora yesterday.
Oh, yeah? Did they respond?
Yeah. They said, oh my God, thank you for all the help. They're going to reach out to them.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was work. Todd was networking.
I was working. We never, you know what's funny? We didn't, I don't think we mentioned on the stream because it happened the next morning, but when we were leaving Astoria, we went to Pigs and Pancakes or whatever. There was a little diner across the street.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, it was very good. And we went over there the next morning before we drove back to the airport. And Zaya and all her TamesCon people were there having lunch too. We sat and talked to them for a while.
I took a big poop.
You did. I was wondering what took you so damn long.
Yeah, it was a big poop.
It must have been.
It was the Chinese food poop. Not Chinese food.
I wouldn't exactly call that Chinese food came from a place called Golden Lock, and it was neither golden nor lucky.
Yeah, it was not. It was something. I mean, it was okay, but we didn't save any of the leftovers.
It was no.
The continental breakfast there was great. Todd never got to enjoy it.
Oh, are you kidding? I never get up that early.
Nope. In the mornings, I would just go do my own thing for a while. Like I learned with staying with Todd at Wonderfest last year, Todd's not waking up. So
Nope.
go do your own thing. And he will sleep through just about anything. So yeah. So I'd get up in the morning, and like the last day that we were there, got up and had breakfast, and then I went to the hot tub, and then went and ate some more food because I could. Like, although one morning, I think it was the Saturday morning, they were not prepared for the amount of people that were going to be staying at the hotel. Kind
Oh,
of
really?
unprofessional. Yeah, they didn't have breakfast out. So that was the day, like, I was like, we need to eat something.
Yeah,
that was the day.
I don't get up early on vacation.
Nope. I don't blame you. Why would you?
You know how many panels we went to?
None.
0.
None.
You know how many of the movie showings we went to?
None.
0.
Yep.
Do you know what we did? We watched it in the hotel room. It was wonderful.
Yep. Got to do our own thing. All right. Let's see how this does. For the side panel here. That, outside of the gap that I created, is perfect. Perfect. That was the key.
Nice.
Well, kind of. Once it's actually sitting in place, though, kind of
Until
need
it's
to
really close, you just need to make some minor adjustments. Is it that back leg that's keeping it off?
No,
Okay.
back leg isn't even touching.
All right.
So I think what it is,
I feel like you're really close.
I am really close. What can I do? Oh. All right. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to remove my tape.
What can you do if I sang out of tune?
Would you get up and
Walk out on me. So he says,
then?
"Oh, see you in a bit." And Andrew says, since he used WD-40, it doesn't. You should not use WD-40. WD-40 is not a good lubricant.
Lube. All right. I did things. There are 2 little posts right here. We're getting rid of those right here and right there. We're getting rid of those. That's dangerous. Let's grab my precision saw and carefully. Oh, I don't know whether it was the end of my precision saw, but it wasn't precise. I also, hey, Jordan, check this thing out. Okay, you got this thing. It's meant specifically for what I'm doing.
What are you doing? Oh, you're just chopping the thing off? Yeah, that's for.
Yeah, literally what this is for.
Hey, you know what? Work smarter, not harder.
Oh, I just hit myself in the nuts. Oh.
You know what? We're gonna put that as a banner or something.
Oh. Ow, my balls. That's not fair. He interrupted me while I was watching. Ow, my balls. Oh my God. True story. True story. Okay, now that this is all completely separated, make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. Using the Sonic Saber, which is what this is actually invented for. To do this. What I need to do is make that line straight as much as I can. That's better. Okay, it's a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get this back in here. All right. That side is good. Do the same thing over here. Freaking Sonic Saber, like, what tool should I use to do this? If only I had a tool meant for cutting resin. Glad you guys like me for my personality, because it's definitely not the brain. brain.
I'm gonna have fun with these banners. I'm making a whole bunch of these.
I am not a smart man. I know what love.
You can make them tick across, or you can make them just pop up. I kind of like that.
What?
Yeah, it's new.
Wow. Oh, by the way, you can you notice how they can you can set the new background track.
Oh yeah, and you can set a timer for the banner too. Really? Show for 10 seconds. Really? That's the thing. Oh really? I'm gonna try this. Oh, look at that. It does have a timer. Huh.
Wow.
That's cute.
So you just put something up there really insulting and just leave it up there and hope nobody sees it.
Yeah. And you'll never see it.
Yeah, because I'm not paying that much attention. I saw that.
Damn it.
Jordan.
Oh God.
Brondo, it's got what plants crave. That's right. And he interrupted me while I was watching Ow My Balls. It's not fair. Yeah, I'll do it for money. I like money. Okay. Let's see what that did. Here are my... Oh, interesting.
God, I just see 2 wires coming out of that, not 8. Or minimum 5. One's common ground.
There needs to be 2. There just needs to be 2.
Well, you got to resist each one, but you could have put the resistors in there.
Ugh. God.
That's all right.
Yeah, it is. I am going to take now. I'm just busting out all the modifications.
You learned a thing. You could have done.
I have.
You could have put copper tape on there and done traces. Mm-hmm.
I could have done copper tape and done traces.
Yeah. Solder and right to copper trace. Just basically make your own little circuit board on the back of that. Just have two or even 4, 5 copper traces coming out the side and solder to those.
Huh.
All right. Buy some thin copper tape. Make your own wires. We're learning.
No. Oh God! I just here. Let me do this and let me say these words. It'll make all the sense to you. All right. I need to. How should I route these wires? Do I just do that? Get some copper tape, and then all I'd have to do is just solder to the end of the copper tape. And it run 2 traces.
Literally run a copper tape, across that thing, solder the terminals of the LEDs right to it. You could have a positive or a negative coming out for each one, and then put the resistors outside the console, just like you've done. But you could have copper taped. Andrew, what kind of wiring is that?
Bad wiring. This is why I'm gonna finish this. All right, next time.
I was gonna say, because you don't want to throw more money at bad money. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. And this is now getting the Enterprise C treatment. Like, I'm just gonna get it done. Be able to work through the fitment and all that. Like, I need to kind of figure that part out. But yeah.
Just get it all together, and then you can do another one.
Yep.
This was an early Jordan model. Okay.
This was an early Jordan model, correct. All right, so first up, that did great. So it's a little bit closer. I need to get that.
Yes. Anderson
Yes.
caught up on the wires and not closing.
Yes.
And that's what I said in the beginning. I said, is your wiring causing this thing to gap?
Yep.
Yes.
So I've just been going through and retrenching, or not retrenching, but trenching things. So I'm going to do that here as well. So
well, you have enough wire there. Could you just make little short trenches straight to the nearest edge and then just wrap the wire off the edge? I mean, those LEDs are pretty close to the edge. So
yeah.
like the two front ones would go forward, the two side ones go off to the side or wherever. You know what I mean? Just like, could you just make little trenches and just bring the wires as close to the edge as possible so it's the shortest path? You got plenty of spare wire there.
More than enough spare wire, yeah.
Yeah. Even if you had to drill,
and there's room.
Even if you had to drill a hole in that to let the wires come out to that front panel, you could.
But there's room coming through here. I got room.
But you say that, but is there really?
Yeah.
Or your wires keeping that from closing up too?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you could drill a hole to that front panel, you'll never see it, and you could run the.
I'm gonna drill a hole right through the panel.
Okay, just have them go straight out the bottom. You can't see that no matter how you look into the ship.
Nope. And we're gonna do some resolder. I don't want to reburn the lights, but we're gonna modify this. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. This is why I want to do this. Like, I just want to get this one done so I can rebuild it and get a new shot at it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Eric. Yeah, new time slot for this week only. Need to spend some time with the girl. Otherwise, she might be upset. Right?
That's for you, Eric.
Okay. So what I'm going to do to solve this is I see where those wires are coming down. I've already bored out holes for them. Jordan. Why did you make this more difficult than you needed it to? Resin strings. Gotta love them. I spent more time making this difficult on myself than just being willing to rip it apart.
You know, sometimes you just got to rip it apart.
It's true. All right, I'm going to go up to a larger drill bit. I've got my pilot holes in there. So let's go, you can go whatever size I want. So let's go big enough to easily run it through. Yeah, why not? Why not? This size.
I love it. You just grab one and go, this works.
Yeah. I mean, because it does. More than enough room. And it's still on the outside. God, why? Oh, my God. This Hodo drill, by the way. Wow. Wow.
Is it the best ever?
It's a nice hobby drill, that's for damn sure. All right. Have yours and Todd's noses recovered from Fartmageddon and Astoria? A little bit.
No, not really.
I mean,
Jody said, did he hear copper tape when he was driving? Yes. Howard says he recognizes it. Yes. Hey, Howard.
Hey, Howard.
He recognizes
yes.
it. I might have to pick those up. Are they on Amazon? I just kind of want to try them.
The Hodos?
Yeah.
And it has adjustable speed?
Yeah, but didn't it? I mean, how different is that from the little Jewelers one I bought? that has ultimately variable speed.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Very different.
Why?
This one has 3 slow speed settings. That one goes, I think, from really slow RPMs to really high RPMs.
Yeah, but it's infinitely variable, so you can choose that.
Yeah. This one only has 3 settings. So,
and
they
make a drill and a what? They make a drill, a sander, and something else, like 3 things.
Yep, and then they all fit together as like one little brick, and then it slides in there just like that, and then press on.
Oh, isn't that cute?
And it has USB-C.
Nice Hoto. That's what you should call it. That's what you should call a camel toe now.
Ooh, a Hoto.
Hoto.
Oh, I like it.
Your Hoto is showing.
Hey, baby, your Hoto is showing.
Oh, they have a grinder and a screwdriver. Well, they all kind of do the same thing. Is it basically it's the same tool but just different bits, or what? Different speeds? What? I don't understand.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and start over here in the corner. 2 together like that. That. Excuse me. So now they're all coming down to the bottom.
Do you know what's weird about this broken toe?
What's that?
It's getting better every day, but it itches like crazy.
Really?
Yes.
That's weird.
You're weird.
I know. Okay. So the grinder has a slider for speed. He says. That's what he says.
Okay. It's
okay.
Just tips with the grinder. Okay.
So there's that. Let's go ahead and see how this side piece fits here. Side piece.
Little side piece.
Oh, dude. Perfect. It fits far forward now, too.
Oh.
It wasn't sitting up that forward again, or before.
Yeah.
And it's sitting nice and flat and level across the entire thing. Let's check the other side. Same thing. Fits in nice and level. Just the gap that I created earlier. Probably need to do a little bit more sanding there. Oh no, I just broke one of the leads. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal.
Well, you are the consummate professional, so.
I am. It's true. And will also work too, because then I can kind of tie that in right in here as well. So, all right, let's see how this all goes together. Kind of curious. It already feels better. Like it's going together, it feels just much more solid. Okay. That's sitting in now level. And level outside of the gap that you guys see there. Okay. Back in the day when I didn't know how to solder onto anything. All right, get the little roof piece put on here.
Now you can solder anything.
Even 0402s.
I've seen you do it.
Crazy. I've taught people how to do it. I know.
When the student becomes the teacher.
That's right. All right. Let's go ahead and get this piece put in place. Oh my God, this thing is fitting together better than it ever has. Excellent. Especially with all those janky ass wires coming out the back here. And there is a bit of a natural little trench right there. And as you can see, it's got a 1993 Paramount Pictures. It's very cool. Go and get our light panels put in place. Went ahead and threw together that janky ass LED set that we made last time.
I love that word, janky.
Me too. I'm a big fan.
It's kind of great.
And down. There we are. And we'll see how this does. If it doesn't do well, that'll be a problem for next stream.
Let's see. Jody says the itching is from the nanobots repairing the cells in your toe. Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Eric says, looks like you're building a Falcon mandible, but with its own cockpit.
Bingo.
You know what? You should see. There you go. Look at that. You should see if that fits between the you should see if it fits between the mandibles of the Falcon and make it an ejectable shuttle.
Oh my God.
Paint it like the Falcon, insert it in the Falcon.
Insert it.
You heard me.
Into the Falcon.
You heard me.
All right, perfect. Now, the test for the other side is there's enough room up here to where I can just stick some LEDs up top to be able to light that, not from within, which is perfect. So I'm going to need to do a little bit of modification to get the windows to line up properly. And I need to clean them up because, wow, they are. Look at that. Look at that janky ass. Oh.
Jody says, well done, Jordan.
Thank you. Yeah, and these I just kind of get a little bit of fitment done here, and we'll take care of that next time. There it is. Yeah, it actually fits. I have room. They didn't screw up. It was me. And I don't need to like leave exactly at 5, so like probably just a few minutes after. So let's go ahead and get that reassembled now that I've done a little bit of adjusting myself. I mean, the model.
Same thing. Ken says coming along nicely.
Thanks, Ken. How are you doing, bud? There we are. Getting all the pins to line up here. Yep. It's going to take a little bit of still more encouragement up front. Probably need to go through and sand up. Probably, if anything, I think it's these pieces up here that are catching it, specifically right up here, because I got a little bit of press damage on both sides right in that spot. So it's going to go ahead. You're not going to see this. Let's just go ahead and round this off. Now, I might round this off quite a bit. I don't want to go too heavy in the paint, though, before I do that. I want to make a mistake of, or too hard in the paint. I want to make a mistake of taking it down too much.
Hey, Cosmic, welcome.
Hey, what's going on? Right here at the end. I'll be, like I said, I'll probably go for another 10, 15 minutes or so. Not too worried about time. Cat's getting home at 5, so not too worried about it. Okay. So let's see how that fits in place. Oh, yeah, that's the issue. That was precisely the issue.
Aren't you glad you figured it out?
Ooh.
It was cool to meet Russ at Wonderfest, too.
Yeah. You met Russ last year.
Mm-hmm.
So many cool modelers, man. Like, I mean, and Russ, you're doing amazing work. Like, you and Ricardo are like, Ricardo, I saw your models on your Facebook posts, and impressive, man. Seriously, like, I can see why. I can see why you got the accolades you did. It's well deserved. And same with you, Russ. I love the story aspect of what you're doing. Makes it interesting. As a reminder, you should be safe while grinding and shaping
Jody asked
resin
me
parts.
a crystal in the crystal housing.
Crystal in the crystal housing up top? Yeah, I am. That wasn't available. It's available, I think, actually through Lake Monster. I should actually reach out to Cass and see if I can get a discount on that part. The Reliant will be coming soon to a video near you. I finally figured out what the hell to do with all the power issues on that thing. Now that I understand how to wire it up with MOSFETs and whatever, so. Because I have way too many things that are going to be all tied in together, right?
Yeah.
And so
I'm to get a good understanding of how they work. You don't have to use those pre-made boards. You can go buy transistors.
That's right.
And you learn how to put the resistors. You add resistors to the transistors and wire them up for drain or gate, and then
Yep. Okay. Let's see how this side fits. Turn on the flashlight. Almost burned out the battery there, especially if we don't use it again.
Eric still needs to see Ricardo's models. I think he posted them in Discord, didn't he? I know on his Facebook for sure. You can find him on Facebook under his name.
Definitely check out his Facebook.
Yeah. And Jody says, Eric, they're featured prominently in his Wonder Test recap video. There you go. They're also, he showed them off in the Sunday stream at Wonderfest.
Yeah, that's better. Get a little closer. Well, hold on. It's got to adjust that window and that window a bit. Well, no, it's still sitting a little further back than it should be. So, anyway.
Russ says he can't wait to share the pathogen lab he's building. Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, cool. So let's, before we go, let's grab the grinding wheel. This could be a thing that I do that could cause a problem for this build, but we're about to find out. What I want to do is I want to take some of the plastic out of this area and a little bit around the outside, just to kind of seat it down a little bit.
Do you have a rotary sander cylindrical bit? There you go. That'll do it.
Yep.
Eric says, thanks, Jody. I'll check that out. I wonder why YouTube doesn't notify me you had new stuff out. It doesn't.
YouTube is bad.
It's broken. It's flat out broken. Like it doesn't, you can subscribe and turn the alerts on and nothing happens.
Yep.
Like it doesn't, I'm subscribed to Jody. I go to my YouTube homepage. It doesn't even tell me streaming. You know what I mean? Like I had to go find it. I'm like, really?
All right. I'm going to mute myself real quick while I go hard in the paint here real quick.
What's that? You want your song to play? Okay.
Sure. Go ahead and play the song.
Okay. Here we go. You got 4.5 minutes, George.
Tiny parts I'll never see, gone forever, lost to me. Carpet monster claims it's due. Guess I didn't need that screw. Glue stuck to my fingertips. Now the tweezers won't release. Every plan I thought was smart falls apart right from the start. I said this will be a breeze. Now I'm down here on my knees. Lacquer makes the room blacker, probably killing my brain. Every breath tastes like bad choices, but I keep spraying again. If I pass out, just leave me least he tried. Paint went on a little thick. Now it looks like melted brick. Tried to fix it, made it worse. This whole build might be cursed. Decal silver won't behave. Micro set could not save. Instructions might as well be lies drawn by someone half my size. Every fix just makes it worse. I am trapped inside this curse. Lacquer makes the room blacker, window sealed nice and tight. If I wake up tomorrow, I'll resume the fight. Through the fumes and the chaos, through the glue on my hands, I'll defend this disaster like it all went as planned. And I know I should probably get some air, but the finish isn't dry, and I'm way too deep to care. Every flaw I will loudly still ignore. It's a custom weathered look like you've never seen before. Battle worn, yeah, that sounds about right. Tiny parts, screw those men. Guess I'll buy that kit again.
So good.
I love
So
that
good.
song. I really do.
Definitely hit Todd up on Discord if you want a copy of it.
Yeah, just shoot me a DM.
Yeah. And there will be a music video out soon. I am covered in dust and debris.
Debris? Did you get any?
Debris.
Looks like you got some resin in your eye.
I may have gotten hit in the face. Yeah. No one has ever accused me, okay, of being too smart for my own good. Yeah, I just have to say that.
Shot across the bow.
Yeah, right across the bow.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually, wow, that did some good.
Just dropped right in.
That just literally no issues, just dropped right in exactly. All right, we'll see how this does. Oh, dude.
Oh, dude. Dude.
Bruh.
Dude.
Bruh.
Brah.
Brah. Broski. Almost there. Literally almost there. And if I were to just like glue and press and pray, I could get this to stay together. Okay. Well, I have to say I'm actually pretty pleased with the progress. I've given myself more work, but with this, you know, once again, I'm going to deal with kind of the janky nature of it. We'll get it put together, learn for the next time, And yeah, I think it's going to turn out really good when it's done. And then we're going to go ahead and do, like I said, this is going to be the Runabout Rio Grande. We will go ahead and do the Runabout Ganges next. So I'm going to be looking for another kit. I'm going to pick up 2 decal sets because I still need to get a replacement decal set for this one. So yeah, I mean, here it is. That was fun. I got to hack apart a model and I literally made a damn mess everywhere. It's kind of crazy. And there are 21 of you here at the right now, and that's kind of insane to me considering that there was only 2 for like the first like 15-20 minutes. I'm just like so thank you all for stopping by. I will be back in my regular bat time and channel next week. Just this week I need to make sure I prioritize relationships, working with the new job. And once again, as a reminder, the new job is going fantastic. I'm really picking it up fast.
Your skills are complete.
I gotta say, like when they leave me alone in the kitchen by myself on the second day or third day, I might not be doing too bad. So, yeah, I mean,
Glue, press, and pray. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, like literally, and what we'll do is we'll just Tamiya the shit out of this bad boy. And I'm still gonna do some modifications. I'm still seeing where some rubbing is happening. A little bit more. What I'm finding right now is actually I might want to install this, put this all together as one piece, get all of it ready to go. And then what I'm seeing right now, and the issue that I'm seeing is that it is still not quite lining up exactly where I want it to line up. And specifically, that's going to be in the windows. So they're supposed to sit directly inside here, but when they do, everything gets a little funny. So we can see
Just
there.
like you.
Yeah, I mean, when everything lines the stars, right? It gets a little funny.
A little funny.
Yeah, that's right. So otherwise, that's what I got for you guys today. HTM will be streaming tomorrow evening at 9 Eastern. And then, of course, we'll have Jody, or excuse me, confused Jody and Andrew. Someone else has to confuse Andrew with somebody. Good night, Keith. I will be basically Andrew will be streaming. Canadian Starships will be streaming on Saturday, and then look for HTM again on Sunday. And then, of course, you can go and check out the description below if you want us to check out our channel. I think that's pretty much all it. So, as for me, if I get any content out this week, it will be a miracle. I do anticipate, for a week or two, probably not having much out other than the live streams.
I should have done something about that, but I did.
I had all day, and instead, like I had a day off today, and instead of that, I took care of stuff around the house. Like I might still record something. We'll see. If anything, it's going to be a review of one of the 2 Starships collections, and I paid the last Starships collection bill today. So I'm getting the 21st and 20th and 21st model, and that is going to be the end of that series. And we'll do a review video at the very end where I show all the models. So otherwise, that's what I got for you today. Todd, thanks so much for stopping by and for the tips and tricks and for encouraging me to just hack this bad boy apart and see how everything turned out. And I'm actually really pleased that we did that. I can do better wiring, and I can use the existing LEDs that are here, or they're just going hard in the paint. But then I got to do the nacelles. And Nope, we're not doing that. So otherwise, that's what I got for you today. And I just want to say thank you. I know that there was a million things y'all could have done today. Instead, you spent a couple hours watching me finish a Shelf Queen. And I think that's pretty damn cool. You guys have any questions or comments, tips, tricks, please leave them down below. Like to support the channel, please like and subscribe. And my friends, until we see each other again, I hope you all have a wonderful evening in this beautiful world where we happen to be. And just remember that revenge is a dish best served cold. Good night, everybody.
He burps, he farts, he builds works so hard. Oh, what can we say? It's the joy.